Hey, welcome back to the vlog today. I'm Amelia. That is Ms. Lorelai, if you don't know. Thanks for joining us today. Today we're talking about reading for 4th grade. So here you go. She'd like to show you what she's going to be doing.
This is my reader.
That's your reader.
And then here is my book.
Here are
my
books. No, here are my books. All right. We have kids. They know we have kids. Okay. So here's the book. It's only a 1 semester. And here's the story. So it's got 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 pages. And then at the end, it progresses to one, 2, 3. 3 pages there, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that one's 7 pages. So around 7 pages throughout the whole thing. It does give or take. They're very wholesome stories. They're fun to go along. There's that book. Alright, so 401 is going to go over recalling stories, applying stories, information, table of contents, inferring and drawing conclusions, comparisons, making predictions, feelings of story characters, oral reading rules, reading with good expressions, figure of speech, descriptive language, characters and settings, cause and effect, relationships, scanning the story for information, main character, context clues, poetry, pictures, rhyming words, chronological order, among a few other things. So that's the first one. Then I'm not going to go over 402. I'll go over 403. Well, we'll go over 402, kind of what's going in there. So it's poetry, problem and solution, descriptive language, figures of speech, feelings, analyzing characters, feelings, analyzing changes of story characters, predictions, comparing, main idea of the story. So that's among other things in that one. And then 403, you have the main idea of a paragraph, prefixes, more rhymes, poetry, probable, improbable, impossible, stating how a title fits into a story, examples of fiction, identifying a story character's traits, examples of nonfiction, and evaluating character actions. These are just some of the things that go into that book. And they also go over what you've learned in the other books along with these books. So instead of going over what's in these books, you guys can find on the CLE website the scope and sequence on all of these. So here's a example of one lesson. So the parent and the teacher goes over these words here. These are the vocabulary. They look them up in the back of the book. They have a glossary, and they do have dictionary skills and a passbook so they can look up if they do not know these words. Then this is exploring the story, and then exploring the story, and then they do these things here. They go over a Bible verse in pretty much every lesson. Here they're talking about analogies. And then here's about the analogies. And then here's the remember. This goes from all the way back to when they did kindergarten. It does go back and review simple things. So what here they're going to be talking about, you know, a fact versus a, you know, opinion. So one fact, which would be like, you know, our walls are white, or we like school as an opinion. So that's kind of like that is there. And then here it goes to lesson 2. In lesson 2, it goes more into about the story after you read the story, because at the end of lesson 1, they read the story, and then they read the story here too. And then here they do more we remember from the past books. All right, and then in 405, I don't know if I mentioned this, but in this subject, there's only for 1 semester. So here's how it is at the end. Here's a light unit test that you take out for this light unit before you move on. And actually, we could take a test, or we could show you what the test looks like to kind of give you. Okay, so what they do, they write their name, they read the story, and they analyze the story through the information they read, and see if all of the parts of this book and past books stuck with vocabulary, with yeah, kind of pretty self-explanatory. So if they get an 80 or above, they can pass on to the next book. This is the quiz. So there you have reading 4. All right, we'll talk to you later. Thank you. Say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
See you in the next vlog.
See you in the next vlog.